I want to pick your brain about one last thing that goes back to technique, is this idea of it's this language between us and our ensembles. And so how do you specifically, or how would you, if you were in, let's say, a young middle school ensemble, how do you begin to teach the students how to respond to the gestures that you're showing them?
That's a great question. So it goes back to the cliche that conductors talk too much, and our students are extremely intelligent. They're extremely resilient, and they possess more power and should gain more of our trust and respect than we allow ourselves to believe. And so in a middle school ensemble, I did this at an honor band that I was at, not last year, but a year and a half ago. So conducting is communication, and so you have to establish just what things mean. And in this ensemble, I don't remember what piece we were playing. It was a fairly slow and emotional piece of music. I did not say anything to talk about it. I didn't preface the piece. I just brought my arms up and I moved, and we played the first 40 measures of that piece really, really well without me having to get in the way by over-explaining a gesture or by hyper micromanaging this particular tempo change or whatever else too. With younger students, and I test this every single day with my daughters, 5 and 3. Just what you're able to show with your demeanor will communicate a lot. And to a middle school ensemble, yeah, they're middle schoolers. Yeah, they use too much Axe body spray sometimes. Yeah, they're off the charts depending on what time of day and what time of year. But they are human beings nonetheless. They're just they're in a younger body, but they have so much motivation and so much passion and so much to give that they want you to show them something so that they can follow you. So 9 times out of 10, by not saying anything at all, if you are able to communicate effectively through nonverbal communication and just do some of the basics of conducting really well, you don't have to worry about saying anything. Now, when you do speak, I'm a big fan of aligning words with action. And so if you are talking about tempo, you just need to make sure that you are also conducting in that same tempo so that they can see and they can be able to hear and then visually see what you're talking about. If you're talking about better breath support, saying use more air isn't going to be as effective. You showing them what that air column could look like, showing them what direction their air could be going, that visualization will help sensitize them to your conducting gestures and to what you expect of them out of the podium. And the last thing I'll just add, this is not going to work if we just talk and show in isolation. Then when it comes to running the piece, our head goes down and we just find the wall, floor, window, ceiling. We have to put our money where our mouth is as a conductor, and engage with them in a musical conversation and be willing to put our neck out there, allow things to not be perfect with the reward of having a quality musical experience that they can use to be able to fill in so many more gaps than making sure measure 25, everyone comes in at mezzo forte with a staccato articulation on beat 1. It's just so much more. And I get the balance of being able to do that. Band directors, we are going to be technicians until band directors no longer exist. But maybe by showing more musical concepts and context, we can be able to help bridge the gap a little bit more.